It's your boy AD, and I'm in the spot, and that's all day. Finna come in here and talk about some real things, you feel me? Finna talk about how black people are oppressed and what racism and other forms of it have really done to the black community, and why we as black people need to wake the hell up and understand the life that we are living in, because in my honest opinion, I don't feel like most of us are even getting it. But more of us are starting to become aware to what's going on in the world, because I feel like we're more oppressed. I feel like we're less comfortable, because I realize that the more comfortable a person is, the more lies they'll believe, the more shitty they'll act, the more how they'll not want to care or pay attention to real things. And a lot of people's form of comfortability or thought about it is not is what high of standards it what it should be. And I'm finna explain this. Okay, so the real reason why black people are oppressed like the way they are is because, number one, black people had to start from basically scratch. People gotta remember that we came with nothing here. We didn't have nothing. We were slaves. We had to go through slavery, and then we had to work our way up from scratch. A lot of folks don't realize that this country that we live in is still segregated. You know, because that's one of the black folks' biggest downfalls, is the fact that how they believe that this country was going to be for them and was going to really make them equal, but it's not. There's no way in the world that this country is equal. Every other race gets treated differently than black folks. Black folks get treated the worst than any other race in this country. Like, no BS, man. I mean, like I said, just think about it. We already had to start from scratch with barely no money and no businesses and nothing. And then and then we also got to deal with constant attacks, because it's like every time black people start coming together and doing something, here comes some new scheme to try to break them down and to try to make them look foolish and to try to make them look like they're the bad people. When the whole time it's the other way around. We was treated bad since day one. I mean, think about that, slavery, and people actually had the ability to go lay in their beds knowing that they got slaves and beating them and all this crap. Just think about that. And what did that move from? Integration, but integration didn't help us, because now it moved us away from who we are. That's why so many of the other races are doing so well compared to us, even though they're falling too, slowly but surely, but they just don't realize it, because they think that they're better because they got black folks to look down upon. Because that's why a lot of people do be too comfortable and don't realize that they getting fucked in the ass too, because of the fact they're too focused on a black person and what they're doing. Oh, these black people are so bad. Oh, these black people are so violent. They're so this and that. But what they don't realize, can a black person really keep you from getting a job? Can a black person, freaking tax your ass like hell and take all your money and shit? Can a black person just say, hey, no, you don't get this loan? Because even if you do see a black person working at these jobs, they don't own it. They don't have the full control over it. And that's what's so bad about it for us as black people, because we got too many brainwashed black folks that thinking that going to college and getting these low class jobs, because even if you do go to college and get a decent job, it ain't gonna be no really good job. I'm talking about some real money, big dough. You feel me? I'm not talking about that little $15, $20 an hour bullshit. I'm talking about some real fucking dough, something that can uplift you, your family, and your motherfucking people. That's what I'm talking about. They want you to waste all your time at that shit and then go fucking waste all your time in that nothing ass job, which is gonna treat you like shit. That's something else that people don't understand. As a black person, they're gonna treat you like shit at a job. I had plenty of jobs, and man, it's just the way that they treat you compared to other people is fucked up. Especially if you're a black man, especially, and I ain't lying about that, because I get tired of black women not realizing that, yeah, y'all got a big role in this too. And to be honest, y'all sold us out, and it's real fucked up that y'all selling us out with what the powers that be gave y'all. The real racists gave y'all just so y'all could turn around and be racist towards us. It's a damn shame. I'm shaking my damn head, because it shows how they don't realize the world and the state that they living in, and it's sad. But I don't advise people to run from them or from black women and start dating racists either. I don't. Because I understand that's what they want us to do. They want us to leave us alone. They want us to leave our culture alone. That's why I say it's a damn shame how we'll celebrate all these other holidays like it's cool, but then Black History Month come around and we act like we don't give a fuck. I mean, I've seen people do it like talk about other shit. I've seen people not even mention Black History Month, but they pose to be black. It just shows you how they're trying to remove you more and more away from your blackness. Because now it's a lot of black people now that are like low-key racist and are low-key not black, but they think they are, but they don't. They think they black because they'll try to act black, but they won't do what a real black person would do. They'll do what racist people would do. You know, okay, perfect example. Just like how the black women get most of the jobs, you got black women nowadays who will hate on the black men because they got more money than them. When they don't realize the only reason why they got that job and shit is not because of them, it's because of what has been given to them. They don't realize the one who's paying their bills and this shit, it's not really them, it's the ones that gave it to y'all. You know, and it's fucked up for them to use what's been given to them to fuck us over. And they're not realizing that they're putting men now on purpose. They're giving men less jobs. They're giving men less shit. That's why a lot of this shit that be advertised and pointed out be for the women. Because they know that women just going to spend it and blow the shit. Most women will do that. They going to get it, spend it, blow it, not give a fuck about racism and how their men are being oppressed and shown. I mean, just look at TV all day and look how they show black men. Let's be honest. Do you really think this shit is real? Do you really think that black men is just because the way they portray us, they make us look dumb. They make us look like we just thuggy and ghetto and stupid. They make us look like we don't have no knowledge of ourselves and that we don't value ourselves. They make us look like we're thirsty for pussy and all this dumbass shit. And as black men, we should be leaders. We the real leaders, but they ain't woke up and realized that yet. But they gonna wake up. Because that's what's going to really wake the black women up. It's going to be us. And leave them alone. It's going to be part of it. But don't run to other races, though. Because that's going to make them feel like that we're inferior. We're weak. You know, just imagine if black people just dated black people. That would make us look like something. That would make us people think more of us. Like, dang, they only date each other. They must be something. When you start dating outside your race, it's like a sign of weakness to the powers that be in the way the social mind framing is working. I want y'all to understand that. Because that's what they want you to do. Forget your blackness. That's why they gave black women all the shit. They gave black women all the jobs, the fucking money. They get the kids. They get the Section 8. They get all this fucking bullshit handed to them. And on top of all the shit the government give them, which pretty much replaced the black man, as you can see. On top of all of that shit, then they want to fucking, damn, it slipped my mind. Because on top of all that, it get even worse than what I'm saying, because then they want to run around and act like you owe them something and shit. Like, that's not cool. We don't owe y'all shit. Us as black people need to realize that we need to work together. You know, they need to realize that you got to stand behind your black men and help them to lift us up. It's a reason why us as black people we getting put down hard, because a lot of people don't realize that they're doing this on purpose. You know, they set the black women up to say F the black men, the government is doing better, because a lot of black women out here will say, well, I don't see you black men getting anything and doing anything and getting this and getting that. But what they don't realize is we're oppressed. We're living in slavery. This is modern day slavery. Okay, just because you see a few black men out here with a little money and some, which still really ain't shit compared to the other races. That's why I say they're foolish for even thinking they're better than other black men, when y'all don't realize it's not about that. It's about your knowledge and your well-being and who you are, and then you get your money and come up. Because right now, look at the numbers. It's more of us without shit than with shit. So why are we going around thinking that we doing something when the whole fucking time we not, and all the other races is looking at us, laughing at us, and the fact that we don't even own fucking businesses. We don't even own shit in our own fucking communities and in our own fucking hoods. Just think about that. And you really got goofy ass motherfuckers really walking around like they the shit because they got a little funk ass job, or because they got a little money, or they feel comfortable, which is not good, because you shouldn't be comfortable, especially if you were smart enough to realize the state that you're in this world. Because like I said, they made the black women sell us out just to make them feel like they're superior to black men, just so they think that they're always better than the black men and that they don't need them, when they don't realize the black men are the ones that really build and that really teach people to save their money and really put real things and thoughts in people's mind. We the ones that was leading the pack when we was out here struggling for our motherfucking freedom. We was the ones leading the pack. And then it mighty strange now how we the ones that's getting so quick to get dogged out. It don't make no sense sense to me how black people will fucking hurt another black person with the quickness, scheme on another black person with the quickness, want to fucking talk down about another black person with the quickness, but won't do that shit to any of the other races. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? What the fuck is wrong with y'all, man? That's why they always show us doing shit to each other, because they want us in our minds. They want black people to be stuck on hurting each other, fighting each other and shit. You should never want to fight another black person. You should probably want to teach them and not acknowledge them, you know, motherfucking educate them, but don't never want to fight them. Because that's your people. What are you fighting them for? Why are you don't see them fighting each other like that, and if they do, they don't tell you about the shit. I'm still disappointed about what the women have done, though. They really have sold black men out. It's a fact, because they gave them all the jobs, all the say-so. Just think about it. A girl, you can get into a tussle with a girl, not even hit her. The girl could be hitting you, whooping your ass. You call the police, and they'll come save her. They'll come lock you up. Look how much power these women got. Look how they always get the kids, even when they fucked up moms and when they fucked up. Look how they always get celebrated for being mothers, but most of the time they just have all their kids out of, you know, wedlock, or just basically with people who they ain't gonna be with, because they don't even fucking know how to pick men, as you can see. They really don't. They got all the perks, but still don't know how to find good men. Why? Because they're not good themselves, and they think that those perks that they gave them makes them something, but it doesn't. It's not about your material and your money. It's about your inside, who you are and what you really do. And people need to learn how to stop living in la la land in this fantasy fake world and start being real and stop trying to do TV land shit. Because on top of that, women are getting everything. Like, I mean, we live in a world where if you're aware, men and women will help a woman before a man. Do you hear me? Men and women. Every time I see kids raised up, it's always the girls that get treated better and get the most shit. It's like the only time I ever see a spoiled boy growing up is when he the only child. And shit, even then they don't get shit. Like me, when I grew up, I didn't get shit in my life when I was growing up. I'm dead ass serious, and I was the only child, but I didn't have a mother and a father and shit. I came up real hard in my life. I really did, and I'm being honest, I wasn't really getting a goddamn thing. I wasn't getting spoiled. I wasn't getting handed shit. It was a lot of things I didn't have. Shit, I had to basically teach myself on my own. Because they doing this to us to keep us separated. You know, they doing this so black women feel like they're too good for a man. Here's a little secret. What's the odds of a girl that got a better car than you talking to you? Let's be honest. And you already explained how they're the ones going out buying all the shit, wasting all the time and all the money, but they're not building, not supporting their companies. These would be the same people that'll go out and spend more money with the other races than their own people. I'm dead ass serious. They won't even help these black men. That's how fucked up the black women are nowadays. They won't even help they black men. Most, not all. They'll sit here and help nothing ass people out before anybody else. Or they'll sit here and go spend their money with the other races way quick than you. They won't help you and then expect you to still be there to help them and give them shit when they don't realize we're being put down. That's what I'm saying. They're sellouts. And it's fucked up to see black men doing the same shit. And this is why we fucking oppressed right now. That's why they keep oppressing us. Like I said, look how the towns are segregated. Just go to a black neighborhood and look how fucked up it be. And look how there don't be no jobs and shit. Now go to all the other neighborhoods and look how nice they are. And look how comfortable they are. This is why other races never notice how messed up they're getting messed up in the brain. Because like I said, they make us like we're the scapegoat. So they can feel better about their issues. Because just because they got more money than us don't mean they're better than us, but they don't. A lot of them haven't figured that out. It's good people in other races, but it's barely any. There's barely any good people in any race right now. So understand that. Stand by your black man. Stop trying to fucking make it look like he got to give you everything and kiss your ass when we living in a critical state. Because as you can see, more and more fucking kids are fucking raised by just women. Just think about that. We living with a generation of kids raised by women. How? That's why everybody act all fake and stupid now. Because it's no balance. It's just women giving you half of this bullshit. And they all fucked up, spoiled. And men not saying shit. Men not having a voice. We not having a word. And watching our kids grow up all fucked up, not knowing nothing about nothing. And growing up to be materialistic, trendy, money spenders, thuggy, and being stupid. When they thirsty for attention like a dummy, like a woman. No, get that cash, not give a fuck. A lot of people don't know what a real man is about and how to attain a real man. That's why you got so many motherfuckers ain't in relationships no more. That's why. Because motherfuckers want too much and they getting already spoiled like a motherfucker and they just want too much and they don't want to help you and they don't want to stand behind us and really lift us up. We gotta lift each other up and not run. Don't get mad at black folks and just be like, oh, I'm finna run from black folks. I'm just finna start dating other races. Don't do that shit because that's what they want you to do. That's why when you watch on the TV, they so quick to show interracial couples than a strong black couple. You see, they'll show an interracial couple real quick, but never show a strong black couple because that's what they don't want. Think about it. Who are the powers that be really afraid of? A whole bunch of money, a whole bunch of women with these little petty jobs they got, and they only care about how they looks and they love to blow their money, or hardworking, strong, powerful black men with their money and building and coming together. What you think they more afraid of? Obviously they're more afraid of the men, and that's why they making y'all black women sell us out to put us down. And obviously y'all haven't figured that out yet. But whatever, it's a goddamn shame. And and the main reason why they're doing this is because when this shit get real, which it already is becoming for a lot of y'all, so we ain't gonna be there to save y'all motherfucking ass. And that's plain and simple, because apparently y'all can't save yourselves, because look how far y'all get on your own. Look how far women really get on their own. They really don't get that far. They might get a little crib, a little something, but they don't never upgrade, advance, build, uplift their communities. They never do that. They just stay stuck in that same place. I'm 28 years old, and I swear I barely met any just single women who really made it that far and accomplished some real shit and actually really did great and build and keep improving. It's always when they was a couple. But now when I seen couples, men and women together, I was like, damn, they doing their thing. But no, but that's what they want black women to think, that they can do it all on their own and they don't need a black man. And they goofy for thinking that. Shit, they already think they can hit a man and do all that other stupid shit. They need to wake up. This is why a lot of men are waking up and don't want to fuck with their ass or just want to fuck them, period. Because you got to realize that we just like, man, shit, what are we getting? What are we getting? You know, and again, it ain't about money and materialism. It's about you as a person, because that's what they try to blind you with. They try to blind you with that whole, oh, what are you getting? Oh, well, because it's really that bad now. You know, it's really bad where mothers will drop you off if you got a better car or somebody got a better home. I mean, we really live in a world where people think people with money are smart. They are fucking foolish. They obviously don't understand the world that they living in. And again, black people really are fucking oppressed. And people need to wake up understanding that and stop thinking that we're the racists and we're the ones that's bitching and complaining when we're obviously having the worst life than other races. Like I said, you think I'm lying, just go to our neighborhood and don't blame that shit on us, because who's giving us the jobs? Who's trying to give us opportunities? Not us. That's black folks' problems. We should say fuck the system and start doing for us and stop trying to think that we got to work for them to gain when you see it doesn't do nothing but help put us down. Don't y'all get it? But obviously, I mean, because it don't make no sense how motherfuckers think off their system and think that people that follow their system are better than real people. Real black folks. Y'all should be ashamed of y'all motherfucking selves. Y'all really should. Y'all coons, y'all fucking sellouts. Y'all should be fucking ashamed of y'all motherfucking selves. And just realize y'all are the minority. All you fake motherfucking coons and all y'all doing all this shit, realize there's more black folks out here struggling. Really trying to get shit correct. So just because you see a motherfucker with a little job and a little money don't mean shit, okay? Because, again, that's what they train people to just think, oh, we don't gotta give a fuck about a motherfucker struggling. Nah, fuck that. You should. You should. And be real. Because people don't know how to fucking be real no more. People will just do dumb shit all day to people and still expect people to be cool with them. I swear, it's like they act stupid. People don't even know how to acknowledge the things I just said. Most people won't even bring that up to you. Especially even if they black. They probably won't. But you live in it every fucking day. But you living in oppression every fucking day. But every day you gotta look at other motherfuckers who got it better than you, and you just gotta sit back and just be cool with it. And again, I'm just being honest about the world we live in, because I understand what it's like to be oppressed. I understand what it's like to live where every time you look at yourself in media or anything, you're shown in a bad way, and they're doing it for the money instead of doing what's right, like what I'm doing, which is trying to let the people wake the fuck up and stop. If you want better, we can get better, but you got to do what's right. The reason why we ain't getting better, because y'all keep doing what the fuck is wrong and selling out and thinking y'all better than the next motherfucker and wasting y'all time over stupid ass materialism instead of fucking realizing we are a community, we are a people, and we need to come the fuck together and get off the bullshit and realize we got power too. But until that day, I guess it'll never happen, huh? Wake the fuck up.